Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of Mezco's latest 112 collective releases. This is Hellboy, but the 2019 version, the reboot version of the character. So we're going to open up, we're going to show off what's inside of, what should be kind of an interesting, version of the classic Mike Mignola character. You can see right here in the box everything that comes inside. So we're going to open up everything and show it off. Kind of see what we think of this. So of course it has a whole bunch of interchangeable hands, base, and a lot of classic Hellboy items. So we have the see-through box that comes pretty standard on a lot of these 112 figures. Let's start off with the underneath the box to see what's in there. And there really is not a whole lot. So we got the stand, and that's about it. So I'm going to crack this open and go from there. So we've got our base with the BPRD logo. I like to do my immediate test of standing and go from there. So the character, obviously, their figure stands quite well, very easily. Not much issues there. Let's do our test of the joints. We got the foot has side to side, pivot pretty easy up and down. Not much at the top of the boot. The knee is pretty standard when it comes to the 112 figures. We got the hip. There is a bend at the chest. Not much, but a little bit. It goes side to side much more than it does up and down. Nothing at the waist. And go with the arms pretty standard. A little bit tight because of the jacket, but not that bad. And the elbow is standard there. Hands are the normal of what you would expect for this figure. I think the big question is, how's the nice fist do? I mean, normal. Well, that popped off way too easily. Yeah, I mean, it just really kind of pivots around mostly. I'm more concerned with the fact that it just comes off that easily. It should not be coming off the figure so simply. That's not a good sign. The head, up and down. The up and down is good. The side to side is a little bit restricted, mostly because of the hair. Alright, let's go with the details of the figure, though. The figure's nice. Let's go with the clothing first. It's nice, nice material. It does feel like a lot of the jackets they've released with 112. I don't know specifically what type of material it is, but overall the jacket's pretty cool. I do like that there seems to be material underneath the bottom that you can bend it. You can see I can kind of shape the jacket, which is kind of cool. Starting with we'll go with the boots though. Nice detail on the boots. They always, of course, got the treading on the bottom. There's some shading on it with the coloring, which is, I think, really, really nice. And of course, got the shoelaces. So the boost coloring is really nice. Pants are good. We got some like pockets that seem pretty solid. The belt is what really stands out to me. Like all the pockets, but it's not just pockets. There's such small detail on this. Like the belt is really, really detailed to an impressive level. Inclusive, of course, we got the gun holder on the right side. But I have no idea how well it's going to come off on this video. But every single pocket, it seems like it's got some sort of charm on it or symbol. The coloring's great. The shading's really great. Like this belt is fantastic. Small detail, but really, really nice detail. Of course, we have his Red Fist of Doom. Always cool item. I think it's a pretty solid depiction. What's interesting, though, is, well, that keeps on popping off. It's actually just the end that comes off there. So, like, the fact this comes off that easily, I think bothers me a little bit. It should not be popping off that easily. I think it just maybe wasn't put on all that well to start. But you can see when it comes to the interchanging the hands, it really is just the hand that comes off, which is a smart way of going about it. A nice way to kind of save production and not have to create a whole bunch of fists like that and allow it to give you the end. Chest is really good, some great shading when it comes to the muscles. I think the face is really nice as well. The hair, we got, of course, the bun in the back. It does look like David Harbour. Like, it's a nice depiction. Of course, we got the tail. So yeah, like overall, the details are pretty solid when it comes to the figure. It's kind of a pretty impressive one for Hellboy fans. We have an alternative head, a grimacing head, I guess we could call it. I don't know exactly the difference or what you would call one versus the other one. Eyes look a little, no, it's really the mouth. The mouth is showing teeth. That's kind of the difference between the two. But alright, let's go look at some of the extras that come with the figure. We've got this briefcase, which does open. And let's see if we can go and put his gun in here. Got one or two guns. Okay, so we can do that. Fits in the case quite well. And the other one seems like it fits even better. Pretty solid stuff. The revolver goes in there. Revolver has got some really good detail on it. We got the handle is a little bit different than the gun. Of course, you got the gold on the bottom and the two, I don't know what their dots are, that kind of like hold the handle together. So really small details, but nice details on that. And then the question we've got is, how easily can it fit in the gun holster? And the answer is very easily. We've got this shotgun. Shotgun has a little bit of wear on it. I don't know if it's a shotgun, whatever you want to call it. A little bit more kicking of a gun. A little bit more wear and tear on it, but the handle is just straight black. I think that's kind of a little negative to it. But other than that, the gun, it looks decent from up above the handle. And then the final item is a horseshoe. Yes, just a small little horseshoe. The details on it, like there's a little bit of wear on it. I think it might have been cool if they made it metal. This does seem plastic. I think that's maybe the only negative thing to this. I might have done like just a small horseshoe metal print. It's got to be cheaper than the plastic that they did. But, you know, small little dinky thing. I don't know about this item. It kind of, like, I understand the connection and all that, but, like, as far as an extra. The briefcase is really cool, though. This does kind of feel like wood touching it. There's some great detail. The fact that it's able to hinge, you can put the gun in there. Of course, we see the bullets. Really, really neat. And a cool, addition to everything. You got the BPRD symbol on the front. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool extra, or a little accessory. That one I like that a lot. So the one of the two guns is good. As far as extra hands, we've got 2 for the big fist and then 4 other hands. Let's see how easy it is to get the gun in one of the hands. I guess it's probably pretty easy. Yeah, it took 2 seconds for me to do that. And it stays in really well. So the figure's pretty solid. Like, this is just a nice depiction of the film figure. There's a lot of Hellboy figures out there. They're all nice. They all have, like, they're good and they're bad. You have to figure out price points and all of that. Standing on this, I think the details on this is really good. And it really just comes down to, are you a fan of this version of Hellboy? If you are, it's a good addition. If you kind of want the more classic Mike Mignola comic version, then there's other options for you. So I think that's kind of where I stand. Like, if you're a diehard Hellboy fan, a nice addition to the collection. If you're a David Harbour Hellboy fan, a nice addition to the collection. If you're looking for more of the comic version, there's others I would go with. But overall, like, a pretty solid figure. Yeah, so if you want yours, we'll have links underneath this video. There'll probably be some affiliate links. They're affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, though, so thank you. You also just support our site by watching this video. Appreciate that as well. If you are into Hellboy, if you're into Mezco, if you're into 112 Collective, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.